Christina. Hi. Hi. Great job, great job. I could, just from the moment you came on stage, I could tell you have great storytelling instincts. You know, you have from beginning, middle to end, you were telling the story. It was just really great to see you attacking the song from an acting standpoint, because sometimes that's the thing that we forget to do. We're thinking about our voice, we're thinking about other things, we forget to tell the story. And that's what we are, we're storytellers. I think that's the one thing I got from you, is that you are really connected to the storytelling. One of the things I noticed, and this can be hard to do with a classic song like this, is your vocals were very structured. Like the notes on the page is like da da dee da 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 dee da dee da. Like I wanted you to sustain stuff, and I wanted you to make it more of your own. The notes on the page are the notes on the page, but sometimes we can play around with it a little bit to make it our own, to tell the story. So don't feel like you have to be so regimented with the notes on the page. You know what I'm saying? So that you can make this, make it more legato. I don't want to see you kind of breeze through this. I want to see the colors of the wind and this, but just try to put that into your vocals a little bit with how you sustain the notes, and just I want it to be more liquid. I guess that's a better word for that. And watch your breath support too. I feel like you were, yeah. And a lot of times, like when we're nervous, especially like in an audition scenario, that's the first thing that goes out the window. And what I call the elevator wisdom, when you get outside and you're taking the elevator down to the ground, you're like, I should have done this, I should have. Why was I so nervous? Why did I say that? Like, I'm gonna write a book called Elevator Wisdom, because if you get in your mind, into the elevator outside before you come into the room, then you'll be like, why am I so nervous? Just go out, I'm just gonna go and perform. You love to perform, and just tell the story. If they like you, they'll like you. If they don't, then it's their problem, But you have a great look. I love just the tone of your voice, and I think you focusing on not only the vocals but the acting is a great plus for you.
The minute you started, I could tell, oh, she's going to tell us something. You started communicating from the very first note. You were not fearful of that at all, which is awesome. I realize I'm saying awesome. Okay, they are awesome. I'm going to find another word though. Okay, you have a very rich tone to your voice. I love it. Beautiful alto, rich tone. As you keep growing, I can tell you have more headroom. And as somebody that started like as a low alto, I was very fearful of that other part of my voice, and it wasn't until I was actually 16 that I pushed myself to find that mix and stuff like that, and it opened up a whole new world to me. That being said, you move between your mix and your belt very well. You really do. You've made great choices of when you were going to switch, and as Caesar knows, I have a plan. So you always want to have a plan in your song, when you're going to make those moves in your voice, and because sometimes we can get overconfident and be like, I'm going to go for this note, and then so have a plan for that, and I saw that you did, which is awesome. And I think you can even in your mix go even higher, but really great job. And then what's the beginning of the second verse? Is it the
come run the hidden?
That's come run the
wait, the first. No, the first is the beginning of the song, right?
But even that way, even in a song like this, where it's come run a da 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 da, where it's come hear the da, come this. Make sure you build. Those aren't three separate statements. You invite one. Oh, and then I'm going to invite come this. Oh, and then I'm going to do that, and carry that line through. Don't feel like you're starting over with every phrase, kind of thing. Keep that line, but excellent acting, and I just see incredible things for you, and that your voice is going to continue to grow. Excellent job.
Thank you.
I am so glad that both of them picked up on the acting thing, right? And we talked about that in the studio. It's like, okay, think about this statement that you're the savage, and then having that evolve and questioning yourself, and then building that confidence. So your storytelling was fantastic, exactly what we talked about. You executed it perfectly. However, I am going to take the heat for telling her to sing it more of a pop style and not a sweet tone. Okay? That wasn't her. So when we were in the studio, because it's so easy for her to sing sweet. It's just a given, right? So that rich tone just moves right through it. I was like, you know what? Let's try something more of a conversational tone on that. So you did exactly what I asked. And everything Dan didn't like was me, not you. Great job, Christina.
Thank you.